Hey guys, so it's Vlogmas Day 9, and as you can see I didn't do my makeup or anything. I'm being a bit of a bum, because we all have those days. But I'm trying out a new mask, because yes, I was at Shoppers today. And I got the new L'Oreal Paris Pure Clay mask. It's the blue one. I've tried all the other ones. I love them. They're one of my top favorite, the best of the best masks. So this one is the Pure Clay mask. And it is, I forget what they call this one, but it's got like seaweed in it, and it's really awesome. You leave it for like 10 to 15 minutes. And then just like one thing I like to do when I do have a mask on is like to put some type of lip treatment on, just because you don't really want the mask on your lips. And I have the Bite Beauty's Agave Oil lip treatment. It is amazing. I have it in a sample size and amazing. So, but I thought for today we would tour, I would show you guys my beauty station. And before you ask, I have this up because you can see what's going on behind, and it's like an absolute disaster because I have a lot of my like YouTube stuff upstairs set up, so my like creator room is a little bit of a disaster. So that's why I have that up, so I can like sort of boycott you guys seeing that. But I'm going to show you guys all my makeup and just like my little beauty station. So let's start this because this mask doesn't have much longer. Okay guys, so this is my beauty station. Sorry the light's in there and you can see me a little bit. But yeah. Here it is. I'll just sort of go over everything in a minute. So this room's not completely finished. I don't mind though, because I got everything I need and it's set up the way I want it to be. So we still got to do a few things, like put a nice floor down. I got to get some curtains up. But to start off, when I decorated, I just wanted like to be surrounded by a lot of positive things, and this is my place. That was a big thing because this is the place that I come to sort of create and feel good. And so first off, like you'll see a lot of like these things and these small things. That came in a big book that I got from Michaels of different like positive saying things and little art things, and then I just went to the dollar store and got a bunch of different frames, like black and gold frames. And then Marilyn came from the yard sale, and this, I love this when I've seen it. That's, you know, I've went through some things and this is how I definitely want to live my life. So I just have this up here to remind me, and that came from Walmart. This is my happy place, came from Walmart. This is a postcard my sister sent me. Where she lives. Our dad was very big about bears. I said this yesterday, so I just have it there reminding me of him. This clock was actually like a wood horse, and I got it from the Salvation Army. I sanded it down, painted it white, threw sparkles on it, threw the new time stuff on it, painted horn gold, and then threw sparkles on it, glued it on, and yeah. It needs a new battery put in it. And then this as well, I love this. Once again, this is the way I think we should all live our life. And that one came from Walmart as well. And this little angel, when I was having a really hard time in my life, a close family friend gave this to me just to, and it was, I think it's called Hope or something. So, and then moving on to this corner, this little thing here came from the Dollar Tree, and I just put it on top of a coaster from like the Dollarama. This came from a childhood friend, and we met up last year, and she just said she was thinking of me and wanted me to have something special, so she made me this. So I always keep it on hand to remind me of her. This Buddha was my grandmother's, so I got it, and that I just keep there, like just to, you know, remind me of her as well. And this little saying thing came in my Ipsy bag, and I went and got a cheap frame from Dollar Tree and put it in because I thought it was super cute. Now this was like this pine looking lamp. So what I did was I just went and took gold spray paint and like let it drip down just so it made it look like liquid gold, and I just went and got a white lampshade. Now moving on over here, here's all my brushes. If this jar looks familiar, it's because it is a Bath & Body Works candle that I always reuse the jars. That's the one thing about their candles. This is also a candle jar from something else, and it just really fit my candles. Or not my candles, my brushes, duh. And then I just took a nice tray and put this stuff up because I like to have this stuff on hand. Underneath is my makeup tray for my, my makeup palette for my concealers and foundations when I use it. But I always like to have cotton swabs on hand, and I just got this, as you can tell, from the Dollarama because I didn't take that off. And you're probably wondering why I have makeup here. This is what I used yesterday, and I like to put it all in like what I use for the day. I like to put aside before I put it away so that I can show it on Instagram and Snapchat. And I didn't make it around yesterday. I had something come up, so I could show this later today. I don't know, we'll see what happens. And then I still have my Christmas crackers there that I have not opened. And Miranda, you are hilarious because she thought it was humorous that I could not open it, but I did struggle with that. It was a little bit embarrassing. And then we're gonna move on now. Oh, here's the mask. I have this nice coaster here because a lot of times I try to have like tea or coffee or water when I'm in here doing my makeup. Not doing it, but my makeup. And then I have this basket here with all my extra, with all the makeup. I have new makeup I've gotten that I haven't used yet, just so I know it's here to try it before I put it in. Then over here is my perfume and my sponges. I like to put my sponges in like nice decorative, like vase jar type things, just because it makes it look nice. This candle thing here came from Michael's. It was on clearance. And this is a jewelry thing I got from my mom and dad right before my mom died. And I just sort of keep some like gemstones that my best friend Leanne gave me. And whenever I do my tarot cards, I put them out. And then here's all my perfumes. And I will forever be a teenage girl and buy Calgon spray stuff. I don't know if you guys remember this company, but this, like, they did, like, I think they still do swimsuits, but they came out with perfume. And it's just fair. It's not my favorite, but, and there's my Kat Von D that I think I got from Glossybox this month, and not a big fan. And Axe, this is one of my favorites. I like to just quick spray. Then I have all my testers. I think this is the one I'm wishing for Christmas, and it is Marc Jacobs Decadence. Like a bottle of it's $105 at Shoppers, but saving my points. But we're gonna move on down here, and this. So I just use like a lot of stuff from the Dollar Tree and Dollarama. Nothing too fancy to store everything. So I keep like my sealers and primers up here, or just my sealer, like my setting sprays, my sealers, and then things like primers and pore fillers. You'll notice I have chapstick in there and everything, and under eye stuff's all in there. I put the chapstick in just because I like to use chapstick as a primer. And this is eyelashes, and it's jammed right now, so just take my word on it. There's a bunch of lashes in there. And then, I don't know, up here it's got like, over here, it's got like all my extra, like e.l.f., these are e.l.f. fixing pens, and then back there's my eyelash curler. These are blot things from e.l.f. to block the oil off. And I put all my concealers and foundations in there. And stuff I use to contour with. Then all my powders are in here. This is not ground pepper, everyone. I had a powder that broke and I put it in this jar, but there was no ground pepper in that jar. The jar was clean and so was the lid, but yeah. So all my powders are in there. These are some like contouring palettes I have that I just put in this basket. As many of you know, if you follow me on Instagram, this is one of my favorites. It's actually, a lot of it's used up. And this is a Coastal Scents one, and I think they've got this in my FabFitFun box. And these are just some corrector palettes. And yeah, so that's where I keep like contouring type palettes, is just in this basket. And then I do have like a magnifying mirror. I just sort of keep it down there. And I have a whole basket of mascaras, like tons of mascaras. This is my favorite mascara right now. Hands down, if you get a chance to get your hands on this, amazing mascara. Then eyeliners, like pencil type eyeliners, and then the little pods from MAC that you use like a brush. And these are liquid ones. I've got some gel, like glitter gel for your eyeliner. As you all know, I love Ico liquid liners. And then down here is like all my eyebrow stuff, because for those of you who know, I really struggle. This thing I got from eBay and it was garbage. It's broken. I should just throw it out. I'm gonna throw it out now. And yeah, but all that, I have tons of eyebrow stuff. Then eyeshadows. So we got a bunch of palettes up here. Like this whole MAC thing's full. I've got 2 of these. Well, sort of 2.5. This is one, oh, something broke. That's embarrassing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find what broke. Then I have this MAC one. And then there's this e.l.f. palette. I have a NYX. I have a lot of Pixie palettes. I have a Lime Crime palette back here. So I have quite a few palettes. Just get those back in there. Sorry, we're sort of all over the place. Then these are like single ones. Here's another palette. I think you guys have seen me use this one a lot too. This came in my BoxyCharm. And these are like a ton of single ones, all different brands, a lot of MAC you'll see in there. I love MAC. And then more palettes. So I got a BH Cosmetics. I have another BH Cosmetics. My Freedom palettes. There's this stuff. I'm not too keen on this Revlon Photo Ready Art. And then there's my Winky Lux palette. Revolution palette, ColourPop palette. So I'm gonna put that in there. And then down here is all my nail stuff. And I have a ton of Vinylux nail polish. And then I have like Jamboree stuff, Scrub Fresh, all the stuff I do for my hands and nails. And then these are all my fake nails. I have stuff to make my own designs. Lots of Dollar Street stuff and Dollarama. So that's that. And then we're gonna move on over to the last part. And this is my blush. This is my bucket of blush. Lots of MAC blush. Love MAC. And I also love Pixie, but I have a ton of MAC makeup. But I've definitely opened my like horizon, like, do you say open horizon? I don't think that's right, but I've opened my mind. I have an open mind, that's what it is, to any type of makeup now, whether it's cheap makeup or expensive makeup. That's the one thing, like expensive makeup can have like crappy stuff as well as cheap stuff. This palette, this like e.l.f. duo here, a lot of people say it's like a dupe for a NARS like little duo as well. I don't know if that's true, but yeah. So yes, that's my blush bucket. And this here is like, this is all my bronzers. So a couple Pixies. This is an e.l.f. one I got from Dollar Tree for $1.25. And this is a Tarte one I love. That came from Forever 21, and it's just fair. You definitely have to have a good summer glow on to use it. And then these are like more of my liquid highlighters. This one's my favorite liquid highlighter. It's from Becca, and it is Opal. So that's one of my favorites. And then these are just sort of some bronzer highlight palettes. Sorry if I caused anyone to be seasick there. This is one of my favorite highlight palettes. I use it a lot. And then over here is all my like powdered highlighters. You guys have seen these ones. I featured them last week. So these two here are my favorites. This is Becca, and this one's Prosecco Pop. And this one here is Essence Pure Nude. They are both on like different ends of the spectrum when it comes to price. Like I forget how much Becca's go for, because I got this one in a BoxyCharm. I know I looked it up and I was like, I would have never spent that, but I can see why people do spend it because it's an amazing product. And this is Essence, and it's like $5.49 at Shoppers, and it's hands down. I always turn to it if I'm not sure what to do. So it's my favorite, and then the Becca one's my second. Look at it, guys. I have my new Sweet Legs on. Then here is all my lipstick. I organized this, and I think what I counted was like with lip glosses, lipstick, and all that, I have something like 250. That's not including the pencils. So yeah. I'm trying to find a better way to organize. And I have Lysol wipes because the top of my thing gets dirty, as you can see, because this is what I use to wipe it up. And then I have a foot bath here. And I have a wax pot back here. This is my stuff to keep my brushes clean. This is when I was doing makeup professionally for weddings and stuff. That was the belt I wore to keep the brushes. And this is all the wax stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Sorry if I had you guys all over the place, but yeah, that's my room, guys. I have a lot of makeup. Sorry about that, I just cut myself off a bit, but yeah, I have a lot of makeup. If you guys seen anything where you want me to swatch it or like review it or whatever, or you want to know more about a product, just comment down below and just let me know. Or if you've seen that I don't have a product and you're like, you should really try that brand out, or have you tried this out, comment down below or send me an email. All my information's in the description. And yeah, so that is Vlogmas Day 9. So we're gonna see you tomorrow for Day 10, and that's exciting. So we will see you then.